So I'm more stressed out about this job interview this week. I don't believe that I'm gonna go because I don't really like the area. But I got another job interview today that I did this morning, and it was kind of funny because they said, "Oh, will you be available to attend an assessment session tomorrow?" They said that to me first, and I said, "Sure." And then at the end, they said, "Well, we'll notify you by Friday, and if you get the job, if you get to the next stage, it'll be for an assessment in the assessment center next week." So, so I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. But it's in the same place as the other job position, so I'm like going, oh, maybe I should go to that interview, but I don't even want to work in the area. It's just that they say the city and the inner suburbs on the ad, and they don't say where, because I'm trying to avoid this particular area because it's supposed to be like the place where you go to have bad business relationships, you know. But I don't even know if that's true or if I tell myself a great big lie. Even if I have, I should definitely be going to this other interview and stuff. But I just don't know. If I got this other job, it's more money, and it's in a less demanding job position too. So you're on the phones, you get your own booth. You don't have to do face-to-face customer service or showroom. And you don't have to look perfect as far as I'm concerned. And so you can kind of relax if you're like me and get a heart murmur and you don't feel like you can work. You just sit there, really. But it'd be really weird if I got into this place and I've been like avoiding the area, and I'm like, I don't want to work in that area, you know. But I'll probably rock up to the assessment center. I mean, I don't really believe, but they did say that they work with McLeod. What is it called? That agency, McLeod. I forget the first name. It's something McLeod, and I've been to the agency, and they're a little bit funny. Castron McLeod or something. And I've read, they're friendly enough. I mean, sure enough, they're friendly enough. I don't want to get into some fix because someone's broken some goop and it's standing around. You know, when I went to the McLeod, I think it's McLeod anyways, it's Castron McLeod. Anyway, when I went to that job, I mean, maybe there's no lasers inside, but I went to one and I walked through an invisible being, you know, outside the front. And it's just like they've got some invisible thing outside, and I walked through it and I'm like, wow, that really trips me off my brain, because you get dizzy when you walk through something invisible, when it has some kind of mass and you can sort of feel it even though you're walking through it. And it made me so dizzy, and I was like stumbling around, and then another person who I was going to work with, you know, caught my arm, and they said, oh, have you come to the interview? Let's go in together. And I was like sort of pushing her away and going, no, I don't want to go into the interview. So I was scared of it. I have no idea if that's like a normal job or what, but I sort of, you know, thought, oh, they get like aliens on the staff, and you know, I had this thing about them cutting your gut open, playing with your intestines so that your gut's all funny, and whatnot. So it's a government agency thing. And I'm pretty sure that they used to do that, but I don't know if they do it now, and stuff like that. So I'm like, and the other two people who were standing who didn't seem to be in the interview, possibly other two people who were in the interview and stuff, but they're on a high. So yeah, It was my experience with that particular agency. But I'm pretty sure the assessment's going to be pretty normal, but I don't know. You could be working for, I don't want to be like strangled. I don't want to have an alien put inside of you. Some people say that when you work in like things like, what is it? Not insurance, but some sort of more like accounting without the accounting. What is it called? Anyway, they say that you get tortured, you get your head wide off, but you get put together and become like a staff, a robot. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not, but that's why I'm sort of cautious at interviews and stuff. Like the one with the other one, which I'm avoiding. Like I'm hype. That's where you have bad sex. People like rape you on the job, and if you refuse, they might, do something worse to you. I think in the past they turned people into trophies on some sort of witchcraft. No, seriously. and I'm not sure what they currently do, but I think if you don't have perfect skin, you might be dunked into milk until you do have perfect skin, and all these negative things. I don't like to muck around like that. I just like to show up, sit down and stuff and work, but I don't know if they do these things, but that's what I'm like thinking. I don't want to go to this highly sex area where you're forced to have sex on the job, so but yeah, it's not Catherine Gilbert, that's a real estate. Andrew McLeod. I'm pretty sure I've been to the McLeod. I think it's a place where they... Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about all this job stuff. I probably won't get in anyways, because they did say tomorrow, and then they said next week, and... I don't even know if I'm going to be asked in next week. But if you get the job, you get 65 grand a year. The other one is 55 grand a year for doing so much more. And you get benefits like super and other benefits. I don't know what they are, but that would be so great. I want one of those jobs now. I didn't do the other one. I don't know. I have a feeling this super one's safer. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in this area. I'm trying to get into the city, not the outskirts of the city. So I should just say, if it goes normal, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to go to all interviews, even in this area now. Yeah. Just my luck that it'll be fine. Just your luck. Anyway, that's what I spent 10 minutes doing this morning, an interview. And they said by Friday you'll know. So I'm going to keep applying for jobs until then. And then I'm going to concentrate on getting my assignments done for study. So, and I'll go to study new modules and continue on with studies. I know I've only got a few months for one of the courses. I think I got 6 months. It's 18 months, which is good, because 12 months it'll be over by now. I'd be like saying, can I get more time? I'm only halfway through both courses actually, so it does take a lot of time. And I applied for Centrelink. If they approve, I get back pay of a full year, I don't think I'm going to be approved, because I sort of fluffed up on my last bank account. Instead of 25 grand, I put in $25, so inaccurate amount. So when they're checking it, they'll probably be like, you don't have $25, you have 25 grand, and if you have 25 grand instead of $25, they may not approve you. Or if they find out you should have 25 grand, not $25, they may not approve you. So It was my fault. I was sort of like doing it too fast. I was clicking buttons. When you click past a certain point, you can't review it again, and get stuck there. And I said, "Oh, screw that. They probably won't approve me anyway. They didn't approve me. I applied twice last year. No, I applied for it 3 times last year, and they didn't approve me. So it's not likely they'll approve me. But if they do, I've learnt my lesson, and next time I'll put the accurate amount. I was just like doing it way too fast, and I got distracted, and then I just went forward when I should have reviewed, and then on the review I said, screw that, I'm not going to review this thoroughly, and then I pressed forward again, and then they said, oh, now you can confirm everything, and they wouldn't allow me to go back because I was going to change the amount to go when I went back, and you can't go back after you confirm it the second time. And so I said, screw that, I'll just submit it, and so I was sort of getting impatient. I do it really fast because I don't like to think, and I just go, oh, that'll do. It's like Homer Simpson's on their taxes. They go, oh, what's the amount? Oh, something, and that's sort of what I do. I just do it real fast because otherwise I get a headache and I get moody. So I just go, okay, what's this? Blah, and what's this? Blah, and what's this? Blah, and what should I do there? Oh, blah, and like I even said I didn't have a job when I obviously do, and then later on I said, oh, are you working? Are you currently working? And I said, yeah, a casual job later on. So, I just sort of like do it fast, good and fast, and I just happened to do it a little bit too fast. I sort of pressed on that too many confirms, and then I couldn't go back. But it's not likely that they'll approve me. They didn't approve me last year. They probably won't approve me this year until I've started a new course. I'm thinking of doing what do you call it? A trainer course or something. But I also want to do a diploma. And one of my courses, if you don't have a job by the end of the course, you get a free course, And they said, so I might get a free course. And if I do, I want to do like this diploma at some sort of higher business diploma. And I think it's advanced business or something, but yeah, I want to do that one. Because I'm sick of admin, I don't want to really do admin for. I might keep it there whenever I need to review in a couple of years, but I hate admin. You have to like read all the little points and all the gestures of whatever you have to put on your page, and you're like going, I don't even look at it. I just want a template to do it for me, It's like I don't even want to read the margins. I don't want to read the little points. I don't want to do the specific points for the footer, and then I don't want to do like so many things like put tabs. They don't actually require you to do tabs very much anymore, but I think it might be possible, but the templates come with the tab set. But I'm not sure if employers actually get their employees to do tabs anymore, but we haven't dealt with tabs in the course so far. So I used to do tabs, and I used to get annoyed at them. I'd be like, oh, okay, set a certain tab or whatever, and it's like, who could be bothered? I don't like to think. That's why I like customer service instead of reception or secretary, because I just like to just pick up the phone, do the call. But I have a heart murmur, and it makes it hard, and sometimes I like sound totally brain dead, and like sometimes I can't even work. I just sit there. I just like I just think I know I'm meant to be working, but I can't, because I can't work with a heart murmur. Just I don't have that amp in my heart to be able to just empower my talking. I have to stop, and then sometimes if someone has certain energies, I get a cough, or I have to leave because their energy is disturbing me in some way. Once I went on a early toilet trip, and that extended into a break because I was starting to shake under someone's energy. So